Hello students, today we will discuss on the topic of light. So light, it is an invisible energy which causes in us sensation of sight, that is vision. So you can see in the picture that in the dark we cannot see, but if there is a light then only we can see. So this street light helps us to see. So street light, so you can see what is the importance of light. Actually we cannot see, but in the presence of light only we can see anything. Okay, so it is a light is an invisible energy. Now the sources of light. The sun is the primary source of light. It liberates enormous amount of heat and light energy by thermonuclear process, which fuses the hydrogen atoms inside the sun. So the primary source of light is the sun, and from sun we get light and heat energy. Okay, so inside sun there is a lot of hydrogen atoms are there, which fuses. The process is called thermonuclear process, and we get light and heat energy. Okay, next is luminous body. The bodies which give light energy on their own are called luminous bodies. For example, the sun, the stars, the burning candle, etc. Okay, so those body who can give light energy. So you can see the picture. This is a burning candle. So from burning candle also we get light energy. That's why it is called luminous body. Non-luminous body. The bodies which do not give light energy of their own but reflect the light energy falling on them are called non-luminous body. Example: moon, all planets, wood, furniture, etc. So what is non-luminous? Those body which do not give light energy. Okay. So the planets, the planets, the earth does not give light. So it is a non-luminous body. So general terms pertaining to light. Number one, optical medium. So what is optical medium? Anything, it may be material or non-material, through which light energy passes wholly or partially is called optical medium. So air, water, through which light can easily pass. So these material are called as what? Optical medium. Why? Because light energy can pass through them. Okay, and vacuum is also an example of optical medium. So next is opaque body. Those body which do not allow the light energy to pass through them are called opaque body. That means example: bricks, stone, tree, wood, etc. So through stone, bricks, light cannot pass. No, so they are called as opaque body. Okay, opaque body means light not pass through the body. Okay, they are called opaque body. Next topic is ray of light. The path along which light energy travel in a given direction is called ray of light. Okay, so it is a representation of the light through which it passes, through which it go. Okay, that is simply designated or represented as a ray of light. And beam of light means a collection of adjacent rays of light is called beam of light. Okay, what? A collection of adjacent rays of light. It is called beam of light. Parallel beam. When the rays of light travel parallel to each other in the same direction, such a bundle of rays is called parallel beam. So you can see the figure. These are the rays of these are the rays. They all are parallel. Okay, so they are called parallel beam of light. So next topic is convergent beam. So you can see the figure. The rays of lights are converging towards a point. So the definition is when the rays of light coming from different direction get closer and meet at a point, such a bundle is called convergent beam. Understand? So what? The rays of lights are coming from different direction, and slowly they are getting closer, and then they meet at a point, and this bundle of light is called as convergent beam. Now the next topic is the divergent beam. When the rays of light originating from a point travel in different direction, such a bundle is called divergent beam. Okay, so the rays are originating from a particular point. So you can see in the figure also, the rays of light are originating from a single point, and they are traveling in different direction. And see, such bundle of rays of lights are called our divergent beam. Okay, so we have learned about parallel beam, convergent beam, and divergent beam. But in all this case, we have represented the rays of means we have represented the light as a what? Ray. Okay, simply a ray of is a ray of light. Now some common characteristics of light. Number one, light is an invisible energy which on rebounding from the surface of matter causes sensation of vision. That means actually what it is called, that light is an invisible energy. That means we cannot see the light energy, but when the light fall on the surface of a matter, it rebounds. It rebounds and it enter into our eye, and it makes the sensation of vision. Okay, so this is first characteristics of the light. Second is that light gets refracted when it travels from one medium to another medium. Whenever the light go from water to air to water, or water to glass, that means one medium to another, and it gets refracted. Okay. Number three is the light produces shadow when obstructed by opaque objects. So what is opaque objects? Through which light cannot pass. And whenever the light fall on such opaque objects, then light produces shadow. Number four, the velocity of light changes while traveling from one medium to another transparent medium. Whenever the light go from means air to water, then the velocity of the light changes. Okay, so the velocity of light is different in different medium, and therefore it changes from one medium to another. Okay, clear? So this was the last topic for today. Okay, we will meet in the next class.